All right, so the first minute and a half of this video, I'm basically just showing you different shots of the eggs. You can see there are two different color eggs in there that I think are laid by two different birds. I think the thing that happened was one of the sets of these eggs are cowbird eggs, and basically what a cowbird does is it lays its eggs in another bird's nest, and then it just leaves and abandons them there. So when the cowbird eggs hatch, they grow faster than the baby birds from the bird that made the nest. And so the baby cowbirds and the regular babies will both be raised by the mother bird, but then the cowbird's babies will then push the other baby birds out of the nest and be raised by, a parent that's not their real parent. And I think that's what's going on here. That's why we have two different eggs that look like they're laid by two different types of birds. And the bird that made this nest has no idea it's raising another bird's eggs. So there's that. So yeah, the first minute and a half or so of this video is just me getting different shots of the eggs, and the last 2 minutes of the video are going to be vertical footage. We're going to cut away to that in just a little bit. There's vertical footage showing that, like, the actual baby birds and showing them when they get a little bit older, but that's all vertical. All right, so here we're going to see the mother bird return back to the nest there, and we're going to cut away to look at the eggs in just a minute. But all right, now this shot is the best I could get of the eggs, at least in vertical mode. But you're going to notice, if you look carefully, once I actually get the right angle, I'm trying to reach my phone up here, you'll notice there's 4 eggs and they're different colors. Some of them are pure solid color and some of them are spotted, and I believe 2 of them are cowbird eggs. And the thing with cowbirds are they're laid there by a cowbird in a different type of bird's nest. Now here are the birds after having hatched, and I can see there's at least 3 of them in there when they poke their heads out because they think the mother bird's coming to feed them, but it's just me right now. So there's at least 3 of them in there right now, I think. But basically, the cowbird lays their eggs in another bird's nest, and then when the babies grow up, the other bird raises it, but then the cowbird babies push the real babies out of the nest. So it's kind of a weird thing. So there they are, kind of sleeping in their nest after probably pushing the real babies of the mother bird out of the nest. And I might be identifying them wrong. I don't know how to identify cowbirds. This is just what I was able to figure out. But here we are, like a week or however much longer later, and there's 2 of them in there now. And they look like, I think they're supposed to be cowbirds, but I'm not good at identifying birds. And I haven't seen the mother bird in a while, but they look like they're larger than the mother bird. So they're probably laid by a cowbird that laid them in this other bird's nest. And here we are, we see 1 of them in here. The other one, I think, took off or something. At this point, they can kind of flutter down to the ground and hop around. But yeah, they're almost grown up, but they're still technically babies, and they can't fly very well. So that's it. That's all. I kind of wanted to record those different stages. So if I'm right, their real mother abandoned them with some other bird, and they killed the other bird's babies, basically. Anyways, if I'm correct at identifying them.